Mariam woke up with a wiggle and a giggle. Today, she announced to her teddy bear, I will be the most magical princess ballerina ever. But her room was just a room, her tutu was just a tutu, and her crown was just pretend. This is not very magical, she sighed, but Mariam was not a girl who stayed sad for long. A real princess ballerina makes her own magic, she decided. She put on her tutu and her crown, stood in the middle of her rug, and took a deep breath. She started with a tiny twirl on the very tips of her toes. And then, fizz-pop, a tiny sparkle appeared at her feet, then another and another. Outside her window, a grumpy little cloud named Nimbus, who was feeling very grey and gloomy, noticed the light. "Humph," he grumbled. "What's all that sparkling?" Mariam giggled and leaped into the air. Whoosh! As she leaped, a wave of colour washed through her room. The walls shimmered with the soft colours of a sunrise, all pinks and golds. Nimbus, the grumpy cloud, floated closer to the window. His grumpiness was starting to melt away just a little. He was so curious that he squeezed himself right through the open window. Poof! He was now a fluffy, grumbly little cloud floating near the ceiling of Mariam's magical room. "Well, I never!" he puffed. Mariam wasn't scared. She just laughed. "Hello, Mr. Cloud. Do you want to dance with me?" she asked. Nimbus had never been asked to dance before. He was usually too busy raining on picnics. So Mariam danced for her new friend. She spun, and her long dark hair flew around her like beautiful dark ribbons. With every spin, stars bloomed on the ceiling. With every leap, the floor turned into a soft, grassy meadow. Nimbus watched, mesmerized. The gloominess inside him fizzled away. He started to glow with a soft, warm light. He wasn't a grumpy grey cloud anymore. He was a happy, sunny cloud. "Whee!" giggled Nimbus as he started to bob and float in time with Mariam's dancing. Mariam leaped and Nimbus swooped. Mariam twirled and Nimbus swirled, leaving a trail of happy golden sparkles behind him. When the dance was over, Mariam and Nimbus looked around the magical meadow room. Mariam knew that the greatest magic didn't come from a crown or a tutu. It came from the joy in her heart.